It's been a few days, so let's take a look at where the silver flowing hair metal is at now in the secondary market. First, a couple of housekeeping to the spreadsheet. Thanks to a couple of comments in previous videos, I have added the standard shipping fee to the acquisition cost from the mint for the metal. So it went from $104 to $109.95. The other big update that I made was the eBay fees. Previously, I was calculating in not only eBay fees, but PayPal fees. And since the implementation of eBay managed payments, most people are not using PayPal. So I have backed PayPal fees out of that. So if you still are only accepting PayPal, then you need to add those fees back in. But for my purposes, I've taken it out. The other is the variance from the high price, which I'll explain in a second. So I have been tracking this since the button went blue to remind me, and every day. And where we're at this morning is the raw is up to 206.10. However, it is down from its peak of 4.1%, which was back here on the 18th where it sold for $215. So I just threw this in here to see where the trend is going, if it's going up or if it's going down from its peak. We'll see how it goes. I may continue to do that, I may not. The MS70s are basically flat from its peak, which is interesting to me because I think we need to keep an eye on the 70. These are not grading well. The population report, and the only one that was available still was PCGS. And although it's around 80%, that includes everything that the dealers submitted. The special signatures, the advanced release, all that kind of stuff. As far as what you and I submit for either first release or just standard label with nothing special on it, it's only grading at about 42%. So it'll be interesting to see if it stays real low like that, and depending on how many are submitted and what the population report looks like, this could drastically change, but we'll keep an eye on it. 69s are actually up, so you're actually turning a little bit of profit. The privy mark, some interesting things going on with this, and I don't know what's going on. When you look at the sales history on eBay, there were sales. However, those sales have dropped off that occurred the previous few days. So I don't know what's happened with those. They're just gone. They're not there anymore to calculate in. Could be any number of reasons. Maybe it got canceled by the buyer or it got canceled by the seller because the seller didn't get the grade they were wanted. Who knows? But we have one out there right now, and it sold for $56.99 in a 70. But either raw or 70, you're sitting pretty good. I did want to show one other item. Looks like we have our first sale of our signed COA, and it was an advanced release, meaning this was through a dealer, and that's a very healthy price. But there's only 230 of them. So, and it's in a 70. So we'll keep an eye on it, but that's pretty steep. Pretty steep. I'll keep monitoring this, and if something weird happens throughout the week, I'll put up another video, but I'll probably just go and update this once a week and see where the trends are happening. As more people start getting their metals this week, we'll see what happens in the market. If it starts getting flooded, we'll see what happens to the raw. I think that's going to be pretty healthy if the market gets saturated. And with that, 73.